guys, TisNessie, and 'tis that time again, 'tis story time. I don't think I've ever said 'tis so much in a sentence before. Oof, gotta think of something else to say. So I was thinking, like, I have a lot of stories about what happened to me in high school. Like, a lot of things that are funny, weird. And a lot of these stories I haven't even uploaded yet, or filmed for that matter. So I decided that since I'm going into my second year of university, I might as well tell a story. Why I don't have very many stories about university? Well, because I don't party, and I don't have very many friends. I don't really drink much. So I don't really know what stories I could tell you guys. Plus I didn't move into res, so again, not very many exciting stories. However, this is gonna be a cool story. Today I'm gonna tell you guys a little story that's kind of a little crazy, but has a very good story in the end, which I think is very good for some university students that are just starting. So this is the story I'm going to tell you guys. How I was kind of scared to go to class one day. Well, since like around the first grade, I guess, I have always been a very good student. You know, I always did my homework. I never got the teachers pissed off. Well, except for like a few times maybe. I wasn't like straight A perfect or anything like that. Well, I was in the 8th grade, but you know, that's another story. Ugh, I'm bragging. Ugh, nerd. And because I was such not only just a good student, I was also a good person, I actually don't like pissing off people, which is a very bad thing for when you work in retail. That'll be my next story, I think. So I don't like it when, not just teachers, but I don't like it when anybody yells at me. But when I was in school, some people thought it was hilarious to piss off the teacher. I was not one of those people. I was just like,
well, that's gonna affect your grades.
because I never pissed off the teachers, they like, you know, let things slide. Like, it's very easy to get on a teacher's good side when you don't piss them off. So when I needed something like an extension or something, they would just give it to me if I had a valid reason, of course, because I was a good student. Here's the thing, when you're in university, things are very different. I will tell you guys this. High school does not prepare you for university. I'm pretty sure everyone says that, but it's true. Well, some things like MLA format, make sure you pay attention to that. So anyway, to the story, I had a class conflict. Basically what that means is when you have like overlapping class. So what happened with me was I had to take a sociology class along with my performance class. They were both happening on Monday. My sociology class was from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and my performance class was from 9 p.m. to 2 p.m. So, you know, I can't be at two places at once. So we easily found a way to fix this, which was for me to go to the Wednesday class, and I would just go to my performance class, no problem. And it was even recommended to some of the people in the Wednesday class to go to the Monday class because it was the exact same class. So, you know.
Sometimes people don't show up for class, it's just for fire regulations, so I don't think they'll mind if just like one person shows up.
No problem, like everything's fine, just on my schedule, doesn't look very good, and I'll just go to the sociology class and the performance class, no problem. Here's where I reached a problem. When the first test was coming up for my sociology class, they said,
whatever class you're registered in, you need to go to that one to take the test, no excuses.
I have another class. So I thought maybe they'll understand because it's kind of a class conflict. It's something completely out of mine and their control. So they should let me write the test on Wednesday. So I emailed the teacher and I thought it was going to be no problem. She was going to let me into the Wednesday class. And I was kind of right. I emailed her saying, hi, I know that you mentioned that we're supposed to go to our designated classes for the test coming up. Problem is, I have a class conflict, that's why I go to the Wednesday class. So can I write it on Wednesday? And then I got an email back from her pretty much the next day saying,
yeah, you can. You can write the test on Wednesday, that's no problem. The thing is, it's tomorrow.
And I was kind of like, thought I would get 2 extra days to like study. Okay. So I just said, well, I haven't studied for sociology. That's not exactly my major. I don't really know much about sociology. So I'll take the test on Monday. So I emailed my performance teacher, I think the day before or like a few days before going to class. and before the test. I emailed him saying that I was going to be there about 2 hours late because of a class conflict, and I had to go to this test because I was registered in that class, so there's absolutely nothing I could really do. Here's the thing about this teacher. This teacher was like a really cool guy. He was a really cool professor. I personally really liked him. Some people have a love-hate relationship with him. I personally really liked him. The problem is he's a great guy until you piss him off. And it wasn't very hard to piss him off, you know? The only things you had to do to piss him off was show up late for class, not show up at all, not go to class prepared to work. That was very, very simple. When you showed up late for class and you kind of just tried to blend in with everybody, he would be like,
"You're 45 minutes and 31 seconds late."
So I didn't really want to piss off this professor. I knew that because I was emailing him ahead of time and because it wasn't my fault, I shouldn't be nervous. The next day came, the day of the test. I have no email back from him. So I kind of had a feeling that when I walk into class, he's gonna yell at me because he probably didn't check his email this morning. So I thought, you know what, maybe he'll email me when I get out of the test or something. Maybe he just hasn't woken up yet. So I go in for the test, no problem. It was all multiple choice, and I think it was fill in the blanks or something. I don't remember. I know I passed it. And the bus ride there, I started to get really anxious because I don't want this teacher yelling at me. Flashing before my eyes that I was gonna walk right in and he was just gonna be like,
"Why are you an hour and 31 minutes late? That's a new record."
and then I was just gonna stand there like, "I emailed you and I had a test and I couldn't get away from it and I'm so sorry." I was thinking like, well, maybe I won't show up. I'll just tell him that I got sick because like I was starting to feel sick from how nervous I was to piss off this teacher. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, you shouldn't be nervous of pissing off a teacher. It happens all the time. I'm a good noodle. So I wanted the bus to take its sweet time for once. So I just walked around the halls. I got ready for class because we had to wear a certain attire. Actually, I think I wore this shirt a few times, but you know, inside out. Oh, that's why I wore it. Walked around. I took a drink of water, kind of trying to gather up the courage to go into this class because I was just so nervous. I know it's not my fault. He shouldn't yell at me for no apparent reason. I did email him ahead of time. It's not like I didn't. So let's do this. Walk in, I open the doors, I take my shoes off. I thought I would just, you know, blend in. But then I realized that they were doing an activity that I didn't even know what they were doing. In fact, I don't even remember doing it. Probably because we never did it again. I don't remember what it was. And then the teacher sees me. So then he walked up to me and, you know, I was ready to like give him a speech. I'm very sorry that I was 2 hours late for class, sir. It will never happen again. I had a test that I had absolutely zero control over and I emailed you ahead of time. Please, please, please don't yell at me. But before I could even make that speech or anything, he just asks me,
"How was your test?"
"So you did get my email?" So, you know, I told him, it was good. It was good.
"Oh, good. We're doing something new today. I'll just stand here, observe, and I'll just throw you in when we're ready."
He did exactly that. I just stood there, and which I had no problem doing. And then eventually, he threw me in, and we had to get into partners. I was sitting here with one of my classmates, and then she said this.
So how was your test?
And here's the thing, you guys. I don't really know this girl. So it's not like I told her. It was good. How did you know?
Oh, he told everybody. He had this whole lecture about how he was gonna message the dean about how you shouldn't have missed class because of this test.
And actually it was true because after I had split being partners with her, basically everybody in the class asked me how the test went. What really scared me was that she said that he was gonna tell the dean about this. I had the option of not taking the test that day. I could have taken it last week, but I missed class and now he's gonna email the friggin' dean. After that, I was able to take the test on Wednesday and I prepared myself from then on to take the test on the Wednesday earlier than everybody else. Turns out I actually was not the only one who had to do it. There was like 5 other people. So I never got in trouble for it because it wasn't really my fault. I know I could have studied and crammed it in, but the night before to just not get in trouble for this, but I didn't get in trouble for it because it wasn't my fault. And guess what, you guys? He never yelled at me at all during the entire school year, and I see him every so often and we're cool. Yeah, I guess moral of the story is that if you guys are scared about a teacher yelling at you or something, you should definitely talk to them ahead of time. Make sure that whatever arguments they may have against you are not your fault. Make sure you guys study ahead of time, do your readings, and just learn time management, which I am struggling with, and I've only had like 3 days of classes. Guys, teachers and profs are there to help you. Do never be afraid to ask for help or anything like that. Whatever grade you're in. If you guys like this video and you haven't already, make sure that you like and subscribe for more videos just like this one to become an official sparkler. If you guys want, you guys can become part of the notification squad if you guys just ring the bells of Notre Dame. I haven't seen anyone else use that lingo, so I was just like, yay, I love the Hunchback of Notre Dame, why not? Comment down below, did you guys have anything similar to this? Did you guys have a teacher that you were just scared of, and did a teacher yell at you for something that wasn't your fault? Comment down below, we will have a good talk about this and I will definitely reply. So yeah, I will see you guys next week or whenever I find the time to make a video, or I will see you sooner if you follow me on my social media. So I guess that's it. Keep calm and sparkle on, guys.